Hey boys, welcome back to some more Cricket 24, my play career mode, and we're going to be coming out to bat in this second innings against the Tassie boys, and facing some spin first up. That's actually ripped quite a bit there from Mac Wright, bowling some leggies, but yeah, we're in a I mean, it's not a terrible spot at this point. We trail by 1 run, 3 for 103, so the top order has done a decent job after being, quite a bit behind in that first innings. We got out. If you didn't watch last video, I'd recommend it just watch the first couple of minutes if you want, because we get out to honestly one of the greatest balls I think we'll ever face in the career mode. It was it was an absolute pearler, absolute peach from Meredith. And what did we get? A duck? I think our first duck of the career, as that is a streaky late cut. But we'll take a couple. We get no duck in the second inning, so we're not going to double up on the ducks here. But yeah, I think our first duck in the career mode. But yeah, I mean it was a beauty of a ball. The pitch is still a green pitch. I mean, should be some, 30 overs into it now, so it's probably a pretty good time to get out in the middle, if I'm being honest. Me and Hazlitt hoping to put in a nice little partnership here, but yeah, it's probably a good time to come into the crease. I mean, we're facing some spin, which in the past we've struggled against. This time it's a shocking ball, wide down the leg side. All you have to do, don't try to overhit it, just work with the pace of it, and no one back at square or 45, so an easy boundary to get underway there. So a good solid start. That is a cracking straight drive. Is it going to beat the man at long off? It is too. That is a sensational drive. Bit risky. I mean, it's a bit of a risky shot with some decent spin, but we've picked. I don't know if we meant to pick it or we picked it at all, but it was the toppy or the wrong end, I guess, and it went straight onto the willow. So we will take it as just leaving that one alone. We bowled pretty well. Got a couple of wickets at the end. We toiled away and got a couple, and yeah, we restricted them not too bad, as that's a decent little sweep for nothing. But yeah, it's not facing the paces early in our innings is generally not good for us. Oh, that's an interesting sweep shot, dude. That's actually a pretty that's a neat animation. I don't think I've seen that animation in a cricket game before. It's definitely a different sweep shot. We've taken it from way outside off and more just like, yeah, like really hit on top of it. That's an interesting shot. I mean, I feel like in general the sweep shots feel better. Like I'm not gonna lie, the sweep shots like early in like our play time, like without too many patches, the sweep shots feel awful. Well, they felt awful. I gotta be honest. Like there was just, I don't know, just so many. Even if you timed it perfectly, it would. More often than not, you would still miss the ball completely. It was very strange, but I feel like they've adjusted the sweep shots nicely, and if they added a new animation, that's nice. Is good fielding there actually. He's got up off the ground pretty quickly. Is again facing some offie, so I mean I'm happy to. Like I keep about to say, but then I get distracted. Facing the spin. Generally, we wouldn't like to do it in our innings because I like the pace on the ball, but with that's a good shot. Good fielding again, though. He saved. He's going to save one. Oh, the keeper. If the keeper was actually standing behind the stumps, that could have been a potential run out, but thankfully not to be. As again, we're placing the gaps perfectly. This is very, very nice batting. We're not. I mean, we're not going too aggressive, but we're striking at almost a run a ball, 27 off 29, and we're just picking and choosing where we want to score our runs. It's very, very nice batting. Very confident at the crease this innings. But yeah, with the ball seaming around and a bit of swing, I got to be honest, it's nice to face some gentle offies and Mac Wright, who is not not a frontline leggy by any means. And myself and Hazlitt putting a nice little, well, I was going to say dent. Oh, that's a good shot. He just over-pitched on the stumps. No one was back there, so that's a bit of a gimme for us, able to free the arms. And again, not try to overhit it, just place it. Just place it. I mean, going in the air is not necessarily a bad thing if there's no fielders back. It's a pretty safe area to go. And we take a 4. Were we out of the crease? I don't know. Apparently not. I thought for a second we might have been. I mean, that sweep shot, that's probably not the ball to play a sweep shot to. I mean, that one we timed early. But the one before, yeah, potentially you could say like it was ideal timing. So we should have hit it. But, I mean, it is what it is. The ball probably wasn't quite there. But it looks like it's a fresh day out here, and that's a 6 against a bit of a half tracker. Sam Rainbird coming in. I mean, he's not a bad swing bowler, but probably, you know, the short stuff, as I can see a massive crack. I can see a massive crack like on our more like, yeah, probably like 6-7 stump line. Another set of stumps, which is good against a right-hander or right-arm bowler. It could be pretty dangerous, that crack. But against the lefty here, thankfully, he's not going to really bother us. But here we go. So Carlisle is going to be bowling potentially right in that spot. So we, you know, try to keep it out of our mind, but it's hard not to. It's hard not to look down the crease and see that massive crack running down it. But this is obviously with the, I know I can't remember when they updated it, but they did update it so the pitches have better wear and tear, which is great. Oh, that's a good shot again. The straight drive looks very, very nice, going directly straight, or more of an on drive, I guess. But yeah, they made it so the pitches break up a bit nicer and a bit more scuffing. I'm not really sure why it wasn't sort of in the game originally, but that's fine. They updated it, so it's good. And all of a sudden 47 off 71. So again, we're playing steady. We're not going for it. Oh jeez, I thought that was straight down his throat, but we got it backward of square enough, and that is going to be our 51 off 72. So, you know, not trying to go crazy here, playing the ball on its merits, and playing some good cricket, honestly. Unfortunately, a couple of wickets have fallen. Jimmy Peirson is fresh to the crease. Obviously, you know, good batter in his own right, Jimmy Peirson, but this is a bit of a precarious spot. We lead by 93. It's not nothing, but it seems, you know, probably the pitch is getting, well, I mean, with the cracks forming, with the cracks starting to form, potentially it's going to be tough. Potentially very tough to bat in the last inning. So if we can just hang out here for the, you know, honestly for the day, that would be ideal. But if we can just hang out here, oh, that is a booming shot. We have absolutely smoked it. It didn't actually get up as high as we thought it might, but we just sort of rocked back on it using the pace of Meredith, and that is a massive 6 over backward square. So we're not going to leave any good length balls against Meredith here. Again, he's bowling short, but they're not really that short. It keeps coming up as short stuff, but it's yeah, they're not really that short. So we got to be mindful of that. As he's bowling quick. He is bowling quick, and that is a delicate little shot over the slips. We are looking pretty good at the crease. We've really got our eye in now, and looking just solid. We haven't really given them a sniff of a wicket at the moment. I don't want to jinx us, but we've looked really, really composed. A couple of nice shots lately. Oh, it's good fielding. I got to be careful of that. The fielding is a lot better, and it's not just that they have direct hits, but they actually get the ball in and out a lot quicker and a lot smoother. So you got to be mindful going for those sneaky twos. Oh my god, we all. Oh, you don't want the ball trickling back to the stumps, because in the game there's no way to like kick the ball away from the stumps. So gotta be careful. As Bo Webster coming in with his off spin. I wonder. I'm assuming not. I was just thinking. I wonder if Bo Webster in the game here changes. Like he can change if he bowls medium pace or spin, because I mean he does bowl. Honestly, I don't know what he bowls primarily in Shield cricket, but he can bowl both. I think he's more a pace bowler, I would think, in in the longer formats. But it'd be cool if he did. But I doubt it would be, because it would just probably. Oh, that's a weird one. Look at that. Ideal footwork, ideal timing. I guess the wrong shot selection. I just tried to play like a straight drive. It was a bit of a weird animation for it. So this, the batting isn't perfect, as he's dished up a nice little full toss there, able to free the arms, and we are not going to miss out on a gimme like that at this stage of our innings. Look at this, just a juicy full bunger. Just go through it. And that's a great little 4. So 71 off 93. Pearson is doing great work. That's another sensational cover drive. Outfield apparently pretty damn slow. Oh god, that's that is not what we needed. That's exactly what I was just talking about. Again, I mean, look at the fielding. It's a lot better. No, it wasn't. I mean, it wasn't a direct hit, but it was a fucking beauty of a throw. And Bo Webster was sensationally quick to take the bails off. I still feel like the non-strikers are like a bit too slow. I don't know. I feel like they do it to stop you like cheesing, getting like a couple of runs every time. But like the non-striker really should be quicker. I feel like in most parts. Like I find myself like constantly, the striker myself will be in and out of the crease like way quicker than the non-striker is, as that's again a sensational straight drive. It is just going to trickle away for a boundary. So we are approaching a maiden Shield ton. We don't want to get ahead of ourselves, but we don't want to get ahead of ourselves. We almost knocked it back onto the stumps once again there, but that's another good shot. Not quite the power to get through, but we'll take the single. Xavier Bartlett is definitely not a mug with the bat by any means. Unfortunately, he has departed now, so Michael Nisa is now the new man of the crease. Oh, no. Oh, they've got us. Bo Webster. Oh, just out of nothing. Out of absolutely nothing. Once again, he's given us a juicy flighted delivery. I mean, I guess that's the plan. Get us on the drive. A great innings, 82 off 105. It was a sensational knock, and looks like Nisa Baisley with what do you get, 69? Absolutely on fire, and that's pushed up our total to a very respectable score. Unfortunately, the Tigers are off to a pretty good start here, none for 71, but. Yeah, that wicket, man, it was just out of nothing. I mean, that's the plan, I guess, just bowling those full flighted deliveries. They know we're going to, I mean, our form is up, our confidence is in, so we're going to go for the drive. And unfortunately, that time, maybe it just went straight on. We were playing for a bit more spin and got a thick outside edge to the man. So, not the way, oh man, it was such a perfect innings to get a ton. Like tough conditions for batting, but we still can't complain with an 82. We batted very, very nicely, as it's a good shot. That's a frustratingly good shot from Caleb Jewell. So him and Ward doing some good work out here, as looks like we what are we? Yeah, none for 2 off our first over there. Well, he's gone for the big late cut. I mean, bowling to lefties, I do like it that we've got a couple of lefties to bowl to. We're getting some nice swing away. It looks like that big crack is on, well, the other side, the other end of the bowling crease. So hopefully we get to bowl into that at some point, because we could use it effectively. I mean, being a lefty, we roll onto the pitch. Being a lefty, it doesn't work ideally for us, but we do like coming around the wicket. So against the right-hander coming around the wicket, bowling into that crack. Oh, that's shaped away beautifully. Thankfully, a wicket has fallen, so 1 for 103. Ward is looking very aggressive out here. Oh, he's flicked that. He's flicked it straight to the man. He has. That's a big breakthrough. Tim Ward and Caleb Jewell have both departed. That was not a good ball. I tried for a bit of a miracle ball, pushing it way down leg, trying to swing, and he's gone for a big booming like flick off his pads, and he's picked out the one man back on the boundary. I mean, that's cricket. you place the fielders where they hit often, and we will take that to the bank. That's an extra wicket that we probably didn't deserve, but we will definitely take it for sure. So all of a sudden they were like none for 100. Now they are, well, we're coming back here, they're 3 for 151. So Doran and Silk forming a decent little partnership. I haven't even said, but the target of 271, oh, that's close. I think just pitching slightly outside leg, unfortunately. We're gonna have a look at it. It looked pretty good, but I think just outside leg. So, and it looks like there's the crack. So we are bowling at the other end. So we might get a chance to have a sneak of that one, and I spotted it. So we're gonna come straight around the wicket, see what it's about, see if there's any deviation, I guess. As I'm looking at it, it's actually like it's pretty perfect for this angle, because we're trying to get it to, I mean, the angle in and then straighten up. So, well, that's got to be mighty close. He's given it. Jordan Silk departs. I actually thought it was going down leg, but I guess, again, we're going for that angle in, straightening up slightly. We missed the crack, which coming from this angle, the batter maybe has that in the back of his mind. Just the crack, it missed it. He's played all around it. I mean, I guess that's probably hitting leg stump at worst. And another big breakthrough. So 3 for 28. Did we miss a wicket? We did. Oh, that's right. I remember, for whatever reason, part of the recording got stuffed up, and we did miss a wicket, unfortunately. So it is what it is. I don't know what happened. I think I stopped recording for a couple of overs, and of course, not meaning to, but yeah, a wicket fell when that happened, but it is what it is. We come back. We're bowling well. The game is in the balance. We're 3 for 40, bowling nicely. We got that crack to work with. Oh, there we go. We hit the crack spot on there, and that is really promising and really exciting. This has hit the crack flush, and the ball is absolutely died. So that is really nice. If the crack is actually affecting it. I feel like in previous cricket games, the cracks didn't actually do anything. I'm trying to think like if they really affected it, but that is 100% affected the way the ball has reacted there. That has died to him. It looks like the keeper's moved up as well, as we've missed it. Yeah, that one's definitely carried through a lot more. So that is very exciting. The game still in the balance. We need Doran out. We're staying around the wicket. Oh, I thought he got himself out with an absolute shocker. But they're 5 for 230. Yeah, 5 for 230. Target of 271. We need a big wicket. We need Doran. But if we get Webster, try to rip through the tail, that would be nice as well. But we need a couple of wickets in this one. Hopefully we can get it done. Unfortunately, that's going to be all she wrote. The Tigers do get the win. I mean, fair enough. They played very well in that first dig. They got a nice lead. We batted beautifully. Honestly, we didn't win, but we may have deserved player of the match in this one, but that's fine. We got, we top scored with 82, Baisley 69, and then Jake Doran there with 98. Freeman with player of the match. So picked up a few wickets. Overall a good game. 2 wickets in the first dig and then 3 in the second. We couldn't quite get it done. Just no one went on to get that big score, I guess. And that was on me. 82, you would hope to get a big one there, but not to be. So hopefully you guys are enjoying the series. Make sure to like and comments, and I'll see you in the next one.